Hey everyone, welcome back. Bob, Southwest Michigan Sales. Glad to have you folks back. Today in this video, I would like to discuss something that's kind of been on my mind a little bit. Kind of at a crossroads. I don't know exactly which way to kind of take my YouTube channel. I'd like to see it grow, but I'd also like to stay true to who I am and create helpful content for all of you guys that are watching. So I would just want to say, first of all, thank you so much. It means a lot. So but I just kind of like to know, do you guys like what sold type of videos? I did notice that some of the videos that I put out where I went sourcing at garage sales, things like that, they did get a decent amount of views. I think 100, 200 views some of them got. I think one of them got closer to 300 views. So another thing that I've noticed is when I put items up that show them working, those particular videos get quite a few views as well, sometimes into the thousands. But I'm not doing it so much just to get the views. I'm just doing it to show the item is actually working. So, but I'd like to take and get an idea of what you guys would like me to create and what you'd kind of like to watch. I think it's important that we kind of work together as a team, that I can give you guys some insight from my own life, my own views, and how I look at things, and possibly maybe give it to you in a different light on how you might look at something. So I would love to know kind of videos you would like me to possibly make going forward. I will tell you guys that my funds are pretty tight. I'm sure you know that I have not posted any garage sale videos right now. That about a month of my Google Performance Max campaign having issues, it really badly hurt me. So I do have a sale I'm hoping to have a little bit of extra money to take and go to and possibly see what I can find. But I would just kind of like to know what you guys are interested in watching and what you guys are interested in seeing me do. So I have been posting a lot more over on my Facebook business page, more of the behind the scenes type of things, kind of some of the changes I've been making, things like that. Also, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm trying to do it at least once a day. I may miss a day here or there, but I'm trying to be consistent. Also, I may start posting more personal type things, not always business related. So I've thought about doing that on my YouTube channel as well. I don't know. How would you guys take that? Should I take and create a new channel for that? One thing I wanted to tell you folks as well is, in my life I've done a lot of things. I mean, I'm 44 right now, and it's May of 2026. And something maybe some of you don't know is I've been self-employed probably 60 to 70% of my life. My first job ever was actually working at McDonald's. And then after that, I went and worked at a telemarketing place for, it was called Shell Vacations. It was just before I opened a retail store that I owned for 11 years. And I did telemarketing for timeshares. And I have to tell you folks, that was my least favorite job that I ever had. Not a fan of it in any way, shape, or form. I only did it for a few months. So after that, I had my own retail store for about 11 years. And then after that, I actually took and I worked for my local county transportation authority, and I absolutely loved that job. But unfortunately, the operations manager was let go and a new person was brought in, and we just didn't see eye to eye. I knew this person had more or less a target on my back, I felt. So I left that job voluntarily. Also, something I did just forget to mention, I actually, when I lost my dad from cancer, back when I was 16, I drove Amish for quite a while. And after I closed my retail store and I stopped driving for the County Transportation Authority, I actually bought a small Chrysler Town & Country minivan and had my pickup truck, which I still have today, and actually drove Amish for about 2.5 years. That's what I did for my living. So maybe 3 years. I don't know. Time flies, I guess, when you're having fun, right, folks? So I've been a lot of places in the country. So I've got a lot of stories. I've thought that's one thing that I wanted to mention is I thought maybe I could share some of my stories and my adventures with you guys. I thought maybe you might find that interesting. Also, my time that I had my store for 11 years, I had a lot of weird and interesting things happen in that business in that time frame. I thought you guys might find that enjoyable. Is it a good idea to put those types of videos onto this business page? I don't know. It's something I'm kind of wrestling with and trying to figure out. So this is where I am coming to you folks and asking for your opinions. I would love to know, should I start posting some of those videos, give you guys some long stories and tell you some life experiences that I've experienced in life. And some of them are hilarious. Some of them are more of an adult nature. Some of them are sad. Some of them are funny. There's not going to be any set type of story, but I thought, who knows, maybe you guys might like those types of videos. So not necessarily just doing it for the clicks, to be honest with you folks. I just enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So just kind of curious on what type of content you would like me to possibly create going forward. So, and also what maybe you want to know as far as for my business, what some of the things maybe I'm leaving out. One thing I will tell you guys though, I'm not going to be showing my stock area where I store my things. That's not something I wish to show at this time in front just be aware of that. So if someone happens to comment on that, that's not going to be happening. I've thought about maybe showing you guys sometimes how I pack some of my orders. I know I have showed a little bit of that. Like I had a blow mold, I believe, not too long ago, maybe 6 months or so ago. I did show how I had it packed in the box with all the foam packing peanuts and everything. But I would just like to have some insights from you folks. Just what type of content would you like me to make? More behind the scenes. I mean, what's going on with my business. I did speak about Google, which recently I'll probably post this video maybe about 3 or 4 days later after that Google video, which hopefully you guys enjoy, and leave me some comments on that. But I'm just kind of at the cross point. I just don't know what takes exactly to post. I realize that most content creators don't post these type of videos saying, hey, what would you like to watch? So what would you like me to discuss? What would you like me to talk about? But hey, I figured in full transparency, what would it hurt? What would it hurt to ask and to get some ideas? I'm not always the most creative person in the world, to be honest with you folks. So I am trying to put myself out there a lot more. I'm definitely putting a lot more things out there than I thought I ever would. But hey, give me your thoughts, and I appreciate it. And until the next time, we'll see you later, and thanks for watching. Peace out.